following program is intended for mature audiences.
Welcome.
Oh, shit. Stuff is falling everywhere. I feel like fucking garbage right now. However, we only have one pill left on the HIV treatment plan. I have to go for a chest x-ray on Monday. Hopefully I'm not dying. I feel much better than I did before. In comparison, I mean, before I didn't want to do anything. Well, I did have a really odd thing happen to me. Where I felt like my feet were on fire for a while. It ever happened to you? I don't know if that has something to do with a fever or what, but like it was to the point where it was so uncomfortable that I actually drew the coldest bath water that I could get and then walked around in it. It fucking hurt. It was so goddamn cold, but it felt good. Now you may be wondering, then what the fuck are you doing here, dickhead? You're supposed to be resting.
Middle of the fucking weeds, laying down. He comes over, he said, what are you doing? I said, I'm resting. Here you're resting? At a fucking beach in a park. I said, I'm resting. I know I'm resting.
Even my doctor kicked me out of the office and he was like, go home and get some rest. However, sometimes some things happen that cannot be ignored. And HIV or no HIV, goddammit, I gotta fucking take mention to this, especially since the last week has been a bummer. That better be the gays accepting me into their community. Fuck yeah. Goddamn right. Thank you.
It's good to have you
hey,
here.
Hey, good to be here. It's a pleasure. I'm a little hungover, a little gay, but just glad to be here with you, sister.
They made a group for Tuesdays with Stories on Facebook, and I would like to be a part of this operation.
Scalpel. Hair. Sponge.
Tuesdays. I'm a part of the group now. Fuck yeah. Let me write something in here real quick.
Hello.
What's up, fuck asses? I'm gonna write that too. I don't care. I'm gonna say something clever, but I don't really have anything. There you go. You know what? I don't care if nobody laughs at that. I think it's funny. And it's a reference to a fucking episode, so eat my shit if you don't like it. I said, what's up, fuck asses? I'm really pumped to be here. You can see it on my back. That's stupid. I'm aware. I'm fully aware. It's dumb, but that's the point. The point Joe List mentions in an episode that he has thought about what it would be like to get his back cummed on. And I have to be honest with you, I've thought about a lot of things in my life, and never not one time have I ever thought to myself, I wonder what it would be like to get a load shot on my back. I've had a girl squirt on my face. I've had that happen.
Jesus Christ, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Bad move, by the way. Don't do that, because what's gonna wind up happening is it's gonna seem like a good idea at the time, and it's not. You know, you can't breathe. There's a lot happening. It's just, oh my God. This is not the direction at all that I wanted this to go in.
You got some balls, kid.
Oh, excuse me for a moment. I should, let me give you a little background picture here, because I'm fucking 80 years old. And yeah, she is unironically playing Tool and Five Punch Man or whatever the fucking band is called.
Fucking idiot.
What the fuck is the band called? I think I just confused two bands at once. It's not One Punch Man. That's a show. Five Punch Band? That's not what it is. That's not what it is at all. I don't care. Ah, there it is. Five Finger Death Grip.
I forget what we're talking about. Me too.
Punch. Whatever the fuck. I had it. I knew it was close. God damn it. That's a good band name. One Punch. What did I call them? I don't remember. Five Punch Man Grip.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Whatever the fuck it was called. Fuck me. I don't remember.
I don't give a fuck what it is.
Whatever it was, you use that band name. You should totally do it. Anime heads will be into it. Here you go, a little background picture. Oh, there's my financials. Big $6. Well, now you can see where we're at. I can't collect that,
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
by the way, because it's not in my deal. I didn't set it up. So, I don't... It's a mess. This whole situation is a wreck. If you want to support the podcast, you can do so through the PayPal or the Anchor app. Cash app. I'm a fuck it. Dude, I'm out of a cannon today, bro.
Yes.
I've been in my pajamas, sleeping on the couch for the fucking last few days. Give me a second, because I gotta pop some pills here, and I don't want it to be broadcasted all over the news, you know? Just so that YouTube can't say that I'm influencing people to do bad shit. But as you can see, this is the latest episode of the podcast, the highlight of the year, quite literally, our first year. Which is crazy to think that I've been doing this for a year already. Technically, it's not a year yet. In the train wreck world, it's not a year yet. A year would make it January whatever. But I started live streaming on this channel in December, I think. So we're here. We're clear, get used to it. We've been doing this shit for a year. Which, by the way, I need to mention this also because I don't want nobody to get it fucking confused. I'm not a goddamn thief. I have recently found the Tuesdays with Stories podcast. And as I do with a lot of things, I tend to go into the backlogs because I like to see how it got where it is from where it was. And I found out that they used to do a thing where they reference in to their producer, hey, put some shit over here, and then comment on it. Whatever it might be. That was not when we first started this, the other person's not here, I killed him, he's dead. We didn't hear that and go, we should do that. We just did this organically, and then I just discovered that they do that. So, I mean, I guess, great minds, whatever. It's not the point. And now, how the fuck am I going to transition to what the fuck I came here for? I don't know. So many things. So many fucking things.
Uh-oh. I think I heard a toilet flush. Maybe somebody lost a turtle.
I guess we should start with the most important one. Which is what? This is not real. This is... maybe she... Okay, hold on. Let me explain to you... Let me explain to you what I'm looking for right now. I'm not making this up. This is a legitimate thing that has happened. Wait. Is that what it is? That's exact. There it is. Never mind. It's right in front of my face. I didn't see it. Okay. This is a real thing, apparently. I don't know what kind of asshole goes to Orlando, Florida, and goes to the Holy Land experience. What kind of fucking nerd are you, dude?
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. You sounded like someone else.
Never mind the wisecracks.
Like, you know what? Look, before I even, whatever you believe in, fine. I don't care. But there's a fucking theme park, like, right down the street. Is it cheaper? I will, without even looking into it, I will bet you the Holy Land is more expensive than Universal Studios. But I thought this lady misspoke. Oh, please. This is... Shut the fuck up. Are you seeing this? Is there sound to this? Oh my god. Donate? You got the fucking balls to have a donation bin? Wow. See, this is what I hate about all of you. Get triggered. I don't give a fuck, dude. I don't care. You know what? I'm gonna regret this so bad. Let's see what the fucking tickets cost to this shit show. It's $1 million. No, it's probably like 1,000. Parking fees, of course there will be. And by the way, make sure you drop something in the collection plate on your way out. For that money, I better be getting my dick sucked in the parking lot.
For God's sake.
Walt, it's Christmas. It's a time of year to embrace giving and getting and waste and gluttony and all the things that made God in this country great. Don't be such a girl.
What? You heard me. Oh, cool. 5 to 7 years old is $35 a ticket for one day. And adults are $50 a ticket. That's not as bad as I thought. That's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Alright. This is fucking crazy. This is fucking crazy that this is a goddamn thing that is happening. Holy Jesus.
What is that? What the fuck is that?
I know some people are hoping that I choke and die right now. Love you too. Kiss, kiss. School trips. This is fucking insane.
Jesus H. Christ.
Experiences. Please tell me about the experiences. Tell me what I would be getting if I walked into this joint. And we'll talk about how did this come into my life in a minute. Holy Experience is a living biblical museum and a park that brings the world of the Bible to life. Combines the sights and sound of the biblical word in a unique and interactive way unlike any other location.
Thank God for 9/11. Thank God for Katrina.
Tell me why.
Thank God for the tsunami.
Why?
Because you're supposed to thank God for all of his righteous judgments. All of those judgments. It says the righteous will rejoice when they see the judgment of God executed upon a rebellious, disobedient, perverse nation. America has sinned away her day of grace. The wrath of God is pouring out upon this nation.
Excuse me. I have a question. I may not have read the book, but I know, like, spoiler alert, I know what they do to the guy. So, like, don't you think it's kind of rude to put on a shirt? Don't you think, like, this is what his enemies would have wanted? You're celebrating the guy getting murdered. If I'm wrong on this, please, anybody who is out there, if you're watching this right now, and you're into this, and you have knowledge, and you want to fucking explain to me how it's normal and okay for you to be celebrating somebody that you love. If Jen got hit by a car, set on fire, and then dragged across water to be rolled around in a Staten Island dump, and then brought all the way back here to New Jersey, I wouldn't watch that every day and be like, I need to go to a theme park where I can watch these events take place in real time. That's not... Wilderness Tabernacle, Museum, Library, Research Center house priceless collections of many artifacts from different ethnic backgrounds and denominations such as the Priceless Van Campen collection. There's a lot of reading. Or do they not do the thing where they kill the guy at the end? Maybe I'm assuming. 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Y'all fucking working tight hours, huh? Oh, you mean there's a Home Depot right down the street from the Holy Land? God bless America. God damn it, this place is the best. This place is the fucking greatest. Don't ever let anybody tell you that America is not this shit. Only in America could you have a Home Depot down the street from the holiest place on earth, where fucking Mickey Mouse and Friends are right down the street. Mickey Mouse and Universal are two different things. Whatever, dude. Okay? You can go to this theme park and you can jump for Jesus, and then you can go down the street and visit the Walking Dead exhibit, if that's even a thing still. Or go swim with Jaws. You can do that shit. Roman Road, main entrance and the city gate. Oh yeah, please walk me through this great adventure. Solomon's treasure. This is fucking crazy. I need to see this in real time, dude. There's gotta be a fucking... There has to be. There's no way. If there's any justice in this world, there's a fucking YouTube video on this park somewhere. Please, 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 please. Please, let there be a YouTube video on this somewhere. Please, amusement park gods. Holy Land experience. Come on, baby. Fuck yeah. Come on, dude. Yes! Oh, this is the best thing that's ever happened to me. This is the best thing that has ever happened to me. Oh, and I've had some great things happen to me a couple of times. Once, really, but, just counting, right? I'm not. Once is a lot. Once is pretty good. I need my headphones. 2 hours, a full day. 7 days in Holy Land. Oof. Jesus Christ. That's very rude. Why would you do that? Let me go grab my headphones. You know what? Yeah, I need my headphones. This is a great way to bring myself back into the rhythm of doing this podcast. I've been sick for a while, still recovering, but I'm actually up, moving around a little bit. I'm not just laying under a blanket on the couch in a fucking pair of pajamas. But anyway, if you want to stay up on everything that is the Laughing at Birds podcast, follow the Twitter at Laughing Birds and the Instagram at Laughing Birds Pod. There is a Facebook page, Laughing at Birds podcast, although I'm still trying to figure out how to use that. More importantly, rate the podcast, which you can find on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, Breaker, Stitcher. Check your local podcast listings. Oh, and leave a comment also when you go to rate it, because that will bump up the ranking on the podcast. What do I do first? Check out the Holy Land experience. Fuck yeah! What happened? I need to hear you. Talk to me, baby. What is going on?
Welcome to a very special episode of Vincent Vision. I'm here on a beautifully overcast day here in Orlando, which is much welcome. It's been so hot recently. The city of Orlando is home to many wonderful attractions.
Oh, is
Got
it?
Walt Disney World, Universal, SeaWorld.
Ah, see, I was right. Fuck you. Mickey Mouse is down the street, bitch. Ha ha! And fuck SeaWorld, by the way. That place should be burnt to the fucking ground. Put all those animals back where they belong. What the fuck's the matter with you?
World International Drive. Heck, you know, even some would say Busch Gardens is part of the Orlando vacation experience. I am at a place where some visiting Orlando would also consider to be part of the vacation experience.
Tell me about
This is
it.
somewhere that, living here in Orlando for as long as I have, for about 5 years now, I have always seen driving up and down I-4, and it has always caught my attention. It is just so mysterious. The gates, seeing...
I've been to Florida recently. I have never heard of this place until somebody just mentioned it to me today, but we're gonna get to that.
This place from the outside has always intrigued me, and I've always wanted to know what is inside
what's in the box?
this place. So I have finally made the voyage to what I believe to be one of Orlando's most mysterious and elusive vacation destinations. I am joined by my good friend Justin. Hey, there he is. He's behind the tree over there. And we are both checking out somewhere that I think we've both been pretty interested in. You've never been here before.
I've never been here, but I've driven past countless times over the time I lived here.
So, without further ado, I think we need no more words. Welcome, my friends, to the Holy Land episode of Vincent Vision.
Oh boy, this is a tall order. We're gonna please,
Wow.
Wow.
It is amazing how fucking crazy I really am.
We made it, Justin.
We did it.
We made it to Holy Land,
right.
which is actually maybe 10 minutes away from our respective houses. But hey, here we are. This is kind of cool, kind of interesting. This place is a lot bigger than I expected. Now, I do want to preface this video, okay? I was a little worried about making this type of video, but I'm genuinely curious about what this place has to offer as a tourist destination. Surprisingly, there are a lot of people here. We came here on a Saturday, so we paid admission to come in here. Holy Land is notorious for having
what is with the fucking enough with the cutting the goddamn camera? Unless you need to cut it, don't cut it. It doesn't look good. It looks stupid. That's my opinion, and you can have a different one if you want one. But I can't stand it when people do unnecessary camera cuts. I hate it. Hate it. That's why I do all my shit in one take. If I do cut it, it's only necessary when video editing. If earlier, a minute ago when I blew my nose, that's not going to exist. I'm going to cut that out. That's necessary. It's different.
Every day here in Orlando where admission is free and it gets super, super, super busy and very, very crowded. So we wanted to come here on a
Alright, man, come
place
on,
like this.
dude.
To flood in. There's a lot of school groups here, a lot of big buses of people, but there's people gathered over here, there's people looking around over here, there's Justin right over here. This place, Holy Land, really does have a lot to do. The earliest show is at 10:20 and it goes all the way until 5:50. So the way things are looking, we might just be here for a majority of the day. This place is open from 10 to 6.
I'm gonna be here the majority of the day. If you don't get the fuck on with your video, holy shit, man.
Here of Holy Land, and all these different spots are all different shows and exhibits, points of interests. Right now we are standing in front of the tomb where Jesus is resurrected. Spoilers. So this area here,
that was funny.
We're at 11:40.
That was funny.
The first show with the big man, JC, is gonna happen. Me and Justin are gonna explore some of Holy Land here before we come back over here and get our first encounter with the big man. We're gonna go inside here. Let's see the tiny town of Bethlehem. Hold up. Here it is.
Campfires.
Oh, there's a little campfire. That's good.
Crackle.
Cool. So the thing with these shows being the only thing in the park, when a show happens, it gets very, very busy. To give you guys an idea how many people show up to these shows here at Holy Land. Look at all
You know what's fucking crazy? You know what's crazy? Is the idea that you can stand in a whole group of people looking at a screen and talking into it like this, and nobody thinks anything is wrong with you. How fucking crazy is that? I mean, I do it outside the apartment complex, but everybody that has had any kind of conversation with me at all, they know, like, I'm always doing something. I'm always trying to punch up ideas. I'm asking questions. I'm doing things. So they know what I'm doing. This is a little bit different. I mean, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I just think it's funny how we've changed to so much as a society where you can now speak into a phone to nobody. Like, I'm talking into a computer to nobody, but I'm in my house. Nobody knows that I'm doing this right now. He's around a whole bunch of strangers. Everybody can see it. It's just weird.
All here to see the big man himself.
Don't get it fucked up. I appreciate the fact that this dude is taking the time to show the shows and things that are happening. This is a well executed video. But for my purposes, I don't... Alright. I'm going to be a bit of a hypocrite. I'll go to Six Flags on the Halloween show and I will sit through those people doing the song shit because even though they do the same shit every year, I feel bad for them that, like, they do like 10 shows a day, dude. So I will go there just to sit through it even though I fucking don't like musicals because I want to support those people and I'm proud of them for going after whatever it is that they're going after. I don't know what the next step is for if you go from Six Flags to fucking Broadway, whatever it is. I don't know. I would love to get, if you're out there, if one of you are out in internet land.
I am broadcasting on all AM frequencies. I will be at the South Street Seaport every day at midday when the sun is highest in the sky. If you are out there, if anyone is out there, I can provide food, I can provide shelter, I can provide security. If there's anybody out there, anybody, please, you are not alone.
This is the worst thing you could probably come across, but I would love to talk to you about what it is that made you sign up to do that in the first place, and where do you plan on going, if anywhere at all. Maybe you just enjoy doing it and that's just something that you like to do. And you know, I'm not saying you have to be going somewhere. I'm not trying to demean what you're doing. You know, I respect it. Even this right here, I respect it. It's not for me. I wouldn't go with a... Okay, if you told me that I could talk to the people in this place, and, you know, we can get an idea of the type of person that goes to this park, I would go, but I definitely am not paying to get in, because it's not my bag.
But I didn't know they were going to be like these sort of big musical numbers like that. I thought it was really well done. I'm kind of excited to see the rest of the shows. There are some other shows that are going on here, like there's the King David show, which apparently is like, one is 55 minutes, one is 40 minutes, the other's like 50 minutes as well.
Shit.
And that goes throughout the day. But me and Justin, we are here to see the story of Jesus Christ unfold here in the park. Saw that one. I think something else might happen. And then, of course, the end will happen over on the hill that we saw a little earlier. But until that time comes, until the next Jesus show happens, look inside the gift shop here. Gold, frankincense.
That's the only words I know.
These are the shirts you can get here at Holy Land. You can get the classic Holy Land logo, or you can get your Slay Like David Giant Slayer shirts over here. Need a good boat? I know a guy.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you for that shirt. Fuck you for that shirt. You know a guy. You blow a guy, dude. That's what you should do. Blow a man. If you really, to the person who sat down and came up with that t-shirt idea, brilliant marketing strategy. I hate your guts. I hate your guts for it, but I admire your business savvy, whatever the word is, right? God damn it, man. I know I can make cool t-shirts and hoodies, dude. I know I could do it. Not some fucking lame shit like that. Which, I mean, dude, you'll get your hokey motherfuckers with that shirt. People will buy it as a goof, right? Just don't talk shit, okay? Because yours not really that great. So maybe you should just shut the fuck up. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Although, my fucking logo is pretty cool. Alright? Nobody else that you know has a fucking fat goose that looks ridiculous. That's it, okay? So let's cut the nonsense. We all know what I'm doing. At least I own what I'm doing here. I'm not capitalizing on a fucking religion. You know, it's great that so many people were killed over the fucking years, and you guys can argue about abortions and whatever else, just so that some dickhead can sell t-shirts with "I know a guy."
What's that?
It's a Holy Land fanny pack.
Ooh. Holy Land.
Yeah.
Fanny pack. Also, way too close to your Holy Land over there.
God damn it, don't be gutter dirty.
I won't. Sorry,
That's vulgar, babe. That's my girl, Jackie. She's just jealous because me and you are vibing.
Alright, is this dude of the Tuesday variety? I'm not sure. Not sure if he's a Mo. Not anything wrong with it. You look like you might fit in that category, but then again, some people would say the same thing about me. Although, unfortunately, fellas, I'm not at all in the slightest, so don't get your hopes up. I almost made it through that dead serious too, but that would have been really uncomfortable for some of you probably watching at home like, oh my god, is he a fucking racist? No, I'm not. I love everybody. I hate everybody equally. I don't love anybody. I hate everybody equally. Just, don't try to fuck the person I'm fucking and force your shit on me, and we're fine. We're fine.
This whole entire park is like empty. There's nobody here. Everyone's inside the show, which we found out this is probably the best time to do a vlog.
So let's check out the Smile of a Child Adventure Children's Area here.
Oh my god. Oh my god. There's so many pedophile jokes such a time.
Like Romeo and Juliet.
Of course.
It's a beautiful love story.
I can't think of a good one. Fuck. I can't think of a Smile of a Child.
Get that out of there between the crib bars.
That's disgusting. And then I said, what's trying to think of things for like what's imprinted on my bedroom pillow. Smile of a child. What slowly fades away. Pedophilia is not funny. Child molestation is not funny. And I would break your fucking face into pieces. I feel very strongly about this, all jokes aside. Okay, you have to be able to make jokes about shit, and I would fucking physically hurt you if I call you trying to abduct or assault a child. I would fuck you up. But, making jokes makes me feel better about ugly things. Hey.
Please give me more subscribers.
Vincent!
Give me like...
What are you doing?
Hey man, I'm having a private moment here. I'm trying to pray for more subscribers.
So we have found...
Dude, you have over 2,000. It's a lot. How come it doesn't give me the number? The whole number, I want to see. I'm honestly surprised that religious people are not angry about this. That's because they're going to be mad at you in a minute.
The best thing at Holy Land right now in the children's play area. Here, you can throw beanbags at the devil. Hit him, Justin. Hit the devil. Get it through the hole.
Just beat the devil out of it. God damn it, Bob Ross. You're the fucking man, dude. You're my hero, Bob Ross. And I saw a shirt in Walmart that I wanted so badly and they didn't have my size. I was going to spend the rest of my money on it. It was like $20. I didn't care. I was going to buy it. I know it's an insane amount for a t-shirt, but let me see if I still have the picture on my phone. It was amazing, dude. It was so perfect. If I could have, I would have used that for a thumbnail for the podcast. It literally is the perfect thing. Hey, Technique is playing in the other room. Alright. Cause of death. Serious business. Do I not have it anymore? I had to have saved it somewhere. I really enjoyed that shirt. I probably deleted the picture. I bet you I did. Oh man. Let me see if I put it up. I had to. I know I shared it on social media. I'm pretty sure. Vinny Paz shared a thing on Instagram. This is Hulk Hogan devastated after 23andMe reveals he's not everyone's brother. It's a cheap joke, dude, but come on, bro. Is that not the greatest thing in the world?
We've been hanging and banging, brother. 20,000 leagues under the sea is a nice place to deposit somebody, brother.
Let me tell you something, brother. You're not everyone's brother. Oh, man. Hopefully I shared it. Come on. I suck your dick. God damn, dude. There's some really good art on this fucking channel. Yeah, I fucking said it, dude. I didn't draw it, so I can say it. If you haven't checked out my Instagram, you definitely should do that. Promoting Jen's artwork, which is up for sale, by the way. You can buy it. If you're interested in a piece, I got the hookup. Oh, man. I don't think I shared it. It had something to do with birds. I don't remember. Damn, that was a great shirt, though. Like, it literally, it made me happy. When I seen it in the store, it made me fucking happy, dude. Because he was drawing little ducks or birds on the thing. And I think he said when life gets hard, laugh at a bird or some shit like that. And I was like, oh, dude, that's my fucking, that's my brand. That's my brand. Bob Ross gets it. He gets it. Nothing else matters. All the hate comments doesn't matter.
You're doing a really good job right now, Justin.
I got
it. The devil is defeated.
They're moving.
Oh, Justin! It knows we're here. Oh. Okay.
This is the greatest thing ever.
Over here at the center of the Coliseum here, they're doing a Roman soldier training academy here for these kids who are learning to become Roman soldiers. Good for them.
Bitch, you better recognize. I got the baby or who's but in the blood. In the blood. Fucking shut up. In the blood.
So me and Justin have been walking around Holy Land for a little bit now. There's this big show about David that's been going on for the whole day that we have not watched. So I think we're gonna go ahead and get the third part in and see what the big deal's about.
Oh, this is a really big theater. Also, this place is tripping me out with these mirrors right over here. Oh boy, it's a long fall down here.
No. Alright, we're not doing that. We're not doing music because it'll probably get copyright blocked. Because God worries about record labels. I mean, look, honestly, it's a smart idea. Making a theme park based around your religion, brilliant idea. But, come on, dude. Sorry, buddy, hold on.
Part 3 out of 3. So that was the final show for the day. I've got to say, these shows here at Holy Land are actually really well done. They have a very good high production value. All the performers are very, very talented. Like, it was cool. I will admit I am not as well versed in the stories of the Bible as others may be. I wasn't really raised with reading the Bible and things like that, but...
Me neither. I mean, I was forced to go to church when my family from the north would come down because they would go, hey, listen, you're gonna go into that church whether you want to go or not because that's just what we do. You understand? You gotta be a good Roman Catholic and get in there.
I thought the story of King David and all that was very cool. It's very emotional. Like, I was getting emotional at the end when, spoilers, he dies.
Oh my gosh.
And goes to heaven. I thought it was actually really kind of well done. I am a little disappointed, though, because I did ask one of the attendants here if at the show the characters come out, and if so, if you could meet Jesus. And
Absolutely
apparently
not.
You can't meet Jesus.
No,
and
you can't. Because he's the fucking star, dude. Huh? What? What? What do you think this is? Chuck E. fucking cheese? You think this is Chuck E. Cheese, motherfucker? This is Jesus. He don't have the time to be fucking around with a nerd like you. He's gotta be doing whatever things Jesus does. He's gotta go star in a Family Guy episode. You don't have time to be fucking around with you.
I'm having a good day here, but I'm not gonna lie to you. A big reason why I came to Holy Land is because I wanted to have an interaction with Jesus. And it's...
Wait, what?
4:40. It's about 4.
The devil is in all of you.
So we can go kill some time. Hey, Justin, you want to throw some beanbags at the devil?
I'm always down to throw beanbags at the devil.
Let's do it.
Do you want to teabag the devil?
Oh, defeated.
Help! It's after me! Please save me! It's gonna eat me alive!
Ah, Rabbi, I struggle to understand your message.
Oh my goodness. I finally get to meet Jesus!
Oh, so good to meet you, buddy. Oh, this is great. It's Jesus. Finally got that meet and greet. It's about time for this wonderful place, Holy Land.
Bro, why does he look like a Disney character? Right? I mean, I should probably like your video. I don't want this type of shit in my algorithm, though. Look, we'll have to do something. I don't know. I appreciate that you made this video, sir. Any fun that I may have poked at you is not personal. Don't take it personally. I'm not at all familiar with what it is that you do. Although, to be fair, we should check out your channel. Which we will do that. Well, let's check out the comments real quick. Been waiting for a vlogger to make a Holy Land experience video. Fun fact, in the Passover Easter time, they used to have an event to participate in a Passover Seder dinner. I attended one about 10 years ago, but I don't know if they still do that. Your vlog makes me want to go back and experience the Holy Land experience again. P.S. I think they should do a Jesus meet and greet. I'm surprised that they don't. Started checking your videos after seeing and hearing you on... I'm not going to attempt to try to say that. Let's see if we can get a pronunciation. What? It's not Perry. That's no, that's not what it is. That's not what it is. How did you fuck, where'd it go? P-E-R-J. P-E-R-J. J. Oh, chicken fries. I want some chicken fries so bad, dude. You have no idea. Not Peru. I know how to say that. Alright, whatever. Whatever. I tried, man. Ain't nothing I could do. I don't know where that came from. I wish I could subscribe more. Being completely honest when I say this, your content is better than anyone in the area. Your information is fresh and accurate, and your videos are well produced. I imagine at your job, you have a job to supplement your income, which leads me to wonder, how do you do this full-time, produce... Wait, hold on a second. I imagine you have a job to supplement your income, which leads me to wonder how those who do this full-time produce such trash in comparison. Okay, I thought that was a insult there for a moment. He means people like me. Well, sir, let me explain to you, Rob himself, 79. How is it that I could do something like this full-time and still put out trash? It's because video editing is not an easy thing to learn. Especially not when you do not have the money to spend on high-end video editing software. So, I can cut out audio, no problem. The audio quality in comparison to my video quality is second to none. If I do say so myself, I will quote my friend and say, he said, you are, and I quote, a surgeon when it comes to audio editing. And I take that, I am proud of that I'm able to do something well. I'm happy about that. But that's how it is. Thanks, and I always wondered what there was since I drive by every day. I'm surprised you don't have more subscribers. Your content is pretty entertaining. Well, honestly, I'm surprised that as a slightly religious person, Holy Land is what I consider a theme park. When I go to Florida, it's my itinerary between Disney and Universal. What about snacks? Water to wine slush? Can you eat fish and bread? Dinner show in the form of a Last Supper? Those are very good questions, ma'am. As an atheist, Jesus is hot. I'm gonna like your comment, ma'am. Or Mr. Whoever you are. Don't comment. You shouldn't comment. You shouldn't. I'm gonna. Don't do that. Is that how you spell it? I don't know. Let's see. Do a quick Googles.
Pull it up!
Yes. P-I-X-A-R. Bam. Wait till you see my dick. What? Alright. Now, here's, I gotta land this on something better. Well, here's what we're gonna do, so I don't forget. We're gonna be fair to you. Alright? And we're going to load up your YouTube page. Now, we're going to take a look at this page later. But first, let me explain to you how it is that I have come across this. I was at this morning, and somebody whispered to me, you know, this person went to Orlando, and all they've been talking about all morning is Holy Land. All they've been talking about is Holy Land. And I went, what the fuck is this person talking about? In my head, I didn't say out loud, I was like, what the fuck? That's not, are you ill? Like, that's not a place. And then she proceeded to say, you know, you have Disney, you have Orlando Studios, and you go to the Holy Land? I mean, I get it. And I was like, wait, that's an actual place? And she was like, yeah, it's a religious theme park. I went, shut the fuck up. She was like, no, for real, serious. I was like, dude, this is fucking nuts. She was like, yeah, and, you know, she's showing everybody pictures, and she keeps telling the same stories to every person that comes in the office. And she's retroactively grabbing people when they come into work and going, hey, look at what I did. I went to Holy Land and here's pictures, and we went through this show and we saw that show and we ate this and we did that. And don't do that. Don't be that person. But I couldn't believe it. She was like, you know, and she was also talking about going to a wax museum. I was like, they still have those? And she was like, yeah, I mean, well, that's different. I mean, I went to a wax museum, she said. And, you know, it was pretty cool. But I went to the Ripley's Believe It or Not one. I was like, wait, yeah, that's different. Like, Ripley's is awesome. You know, that show is crazy. But the fact that Holy Land is a place that actually exists, I thought she was jerking my chain, as it were. I had no idea. This is a real, legitimate place. And here it is. Here it fucking is. Now look, this is no... I mean, honestly, the best part was like, I better go get the person... I better go get the doctor because I can hear that they're starting to talk. And once she goes, you can't stop her. And she runs out of the room and she goes and grabs the doctor, which is hilarious. That... Dude, I did not, when I woke up this morning, I did not know that this was going to come into my life. And I have to tell you, I am extremely happy that it has. I honestly, I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. I shouldn't be surprised. But I cannot believe it. Now, what I would like to know is where do these fucking donations go to? Which we'll dig into that as well. But I know I promised, so I'm going to do it. Because I want to be fair. And take a look at this dude's channel. Because, you know, I want to get a better idea of who he is and what he's about. And I'm not going to try to get him on the podcast because I don't do well with guests. As you will have heard probably by now. I want to put this out right now. And I can't because I still have to edit it. But, you know, I don't think I'm going to do audio and video. I think I'm only going to do one for the YouTube page. I'll put the video up on YouTube when there is one. And the audio goes on the podcast platform because... You know, I gotta figure it out. But I mean, I'm making extra work for myself. I'm flooding the channel so that, you know, people are not able to... I want to get organic feedback here. So I'll have to experiment with some things. So I guess this is what this dude does. Is he goes to all these places. And he does videos on them. Which is cool. I mean, I guess he's been doing it for 2 years. I know he said he lives in Orlando. I wonder if he's ever come out this way. If he ever does, I would like for him to go to Six Flags in Jackson, New Jersey. If you ever come up this way, dude. If you ever come up north, hit Six Flags. Particularly around Halloween time. That's when to go, dude, because at nighttime, it becomes a fucking spectacle, bro. It's awesome. There's fog everywhere, and people are scaring other people in the park, and it's a beautiful time. It's one of my favorite times to go. A lot of this shit is overpriced. Like, I'll talk you through it. Don't worry about that. But, You know, so it's a cool channel. I'm actually gonna watch some of this stuff because I'm curious to see what is his channel set up like when it's not based around something that is religious. I'm curious. So, anyway, I couldn't believe that this lady brought this up. It's a legitimate thing. Who would have known? Who would have known? Not this guy. I'll tell you that right now. Now this is... I don't want the songs. Can we get a quick look through the park? Commercial spot? For real?
Experience love.
Fuck yeah.
Experience peace. Experience joy. Experience Jesus. At TBN's Holy Land Experience. The Holy Land Experience in Orlando, Florida is an incredible place where you can go back in time and not just see, but experience life in biblical times.
You know what? I respect the fact that this is legitimate footage. And they're not over budgeting to make it look better than what it's supposed to. And yeah, where's the Jesus roller coaster? What the F? Huh?
You're through the gates and you're transported to a Jerusalem marketplace with all its unique...
You better believe it is. You better believe it is, because there's a donation bin on every a collection plate outside of every musical venue, every section of the park, and there's even one on your way in and out of the bathroom in case you missed the others.
Sights and sounds. Ahead is the Temple Plaza with its gleaming 6-story replica of Herod's Great Temple. And around the corner is Jerusalem AD 66, the world's largest indoor model of Jerusalem. What was life like for Moses and the children of Israel? Experience the Wilderness Tabernacle through an amazing live presentation. Experience the journey of the written word from ancient days to the present in the stunning scriptorium.
I have made the first translation of the complete Latin Bible into English.
With its priceless collection.
What accent is that? Sounded Southern, Irish, and English at the same time.
Manuscripts and scrolls. But most of all, experience life with Jesus through a series of powerful reenactments.
Who you cannot see in the park because he is too busy to be fucking around with the likes of you. Gross.
His teaching.
Be broken and spilled out for my people.
His love. His healing. His suffering. His death. And resurrection. You'll even have the opportunity to experience Holy Communion in a unique setting reminiscent of the Last Supper.
Hold on now. I thought you had to be like a priest to do that. I guess anybody can do it? So I went through CCD and all that shit to get a confirmation and communion for fucking nothing? When I could have had some fucking whack job on the street. Just be like, hey, yeah, whatever, here's the bread and the butter. Eat it and fuck off, will you?
Holy Land Experience is filled with many other attractions. Throughout the park, you'll experience inspiring gardens, including the new Church of All Nations Prayer Garden and the Garden of Eden. Unique shops, fascinating demonstrations, and always beautiful...
Hold on.
Jesus, Daddy. Oh, this one my father gave me.
Lovely. Could you kindly point in any direction other than my head?
It's not loaded. Oh, I guess it is.
For God's sake, Denny!
Oh, lighten up, will you?
What in God's name?
And it is in God's name, Shirley. The right to bear arms, second commandment.
That would be the Second Amendment.
I had to spit and blow my nose quickly, so I, muted it. in the podcast world and the audio world, that will be cut out, and I'll put something there.
Full music, as well as the incredible crystal living waters. Plus, our youngest visitors can experience the smile of a child Adventureland. What have others said about their experience?
Phenomenal. I liked it a lot. Fantastic. It's a great family trip. It's everything that I really needed to hear right now.
It is so much fun.
It's definitely a life-changing experience.
They replay the roles just so beautifully. It was awesome.
Every time I come, I learn something new.
Come to Holy Land Experience. You will not be disappointed.
Experience love. Experience peace. Experience joy.
How are you experiencing joy in somebody else's pain? There's a German word for this.
Freude an anderen Schmerzen.
Experience Jesus at TBN's Holy Land Experience in Orlando, Florida.
Wow. That's crazy. This is fucking bananas. But, you know what? It is what it is. They should do alternating Jesus. Alternating Jesuses. Where, you know, one day he's a whitey, another day he's black, another day he's Spanish. Because, you know, if it's for all cultures and shit, there should be a Jesus for everybody.
My main point here is that if you are the child of God and God is a part of you, then in your imagination, God's supposed to look like you. And when you accept a picture of the deity assigned to you by another people, you become the spiritual prisoners of that other people.
He shouldn't just be a pinky, right? It's fair. I feel like. I don't know, man. So that's the story. That's what happened. Some lady went on a vacation and decided to hit this place and tell every fucking person who is willing to listen about it. I only wish that I knew who it was that went, because I don't know who it was. Which one was it? And anybody asks me about this, I'm going to deny it. I don't know nothing. I just thought it would be great to share that with you. I'm glad we got to watch a video on it. This is the first thing I've done since I've taken off. I don't even know how many days. I think it's been 3 days. I mean, if you don't count the fact that I cut a couple of clips. I don't know how any of this works, but we'll get to that in a sec. Let me just end this here. There's my story. This will be the first podcast I've recorded since I'm sick. I'm probably going to wind up taking a couple more days off, but now you're covered already into February. We already discussed this. If you are interested, go to Holy Land, enjoy it, you know, whatever. At Laughing Birds on Twitter, at Laughing Birds Pod on Instagram. There's a Facebook page, Laughing at Birds Podcast, on Facebook. I'll just cut promos in the fucking beginning. Alright, Saturday. See you around.
That's why I'm going to give you some very sound advice. Run. What? This is a bad business. It is an often filthy, dehumanizing, mean-spirited job. I assure you, I take no pleasure in it. It just comes easily to me. But you